So, hello everyone, welcome to the live action of brand new Animal, right? Of course, Kill la Kill, you know, 02, no, but like, yeah, of course, Pseudo Trigger's new anime, which has since dropped the rest of the anime immediately. So I don't know what to do in this. At first, they dropped the 6th episode, right? Way ahead, like 1 week or so before this season started. Also, before most animes were delayed because of its own, right? They half the anime, and we did then. Of course, one like first impression, and then reaction to the whole half the episode, right? And now then, I think they have dropped what seems to be all the rest of the show basically, which is kind of strange. I don't know. Yeah, I never seen them before. I don't know how their business plan release. I hope it's worth for them, of course. Yeah, it's kind of strange. But anyway, so we're gonna watch here. That's been a longer video, right? We're gonna watch brand new Animal. I'm gonna react to, of course, and I think. Instead of doing like the review, I will give you of course the input between the episodes and so on. But instead of doing a review here, I'm gonna watch episode 7 to 10 now. In this reaction here, then, and of course we're gonna look at impression review afterward. Pretty long video, right? And then I guess tomorrow or maybe 2 days from now, so or roughly so, when I have time, we're gonna do the final then, right? And then we review the whole thing afterwards. But yeah, sure, we're gonna of course give a little extra input and so on, right? To talk about some good seasons of that, as always, right? During this 4 as well. And of course, I'm hoping for like a baseball episode, but I don't think it's gonna be it. This anime is only 12 episodes, so it's really fit, I guess. So I doubt it's gonna be one more, badass baseball episode, right? Which I think was the best episode. I think generally it's a great anime, but man, the comedy of the baseball level is so good. It's like pure, Studio Trigger comedy. But anyway, let's start watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. This is episode 7 then, of course. And then we're gonna watch 8, 9, 10. Go. Yeah, and then I'm watching probably 11, 12 tomorrow. Have some time over tomorrow, yeah. So tomorrow we're doing that Ask Me Anything MEA. And because you can ask questions beforehand and so on as well. So probably have time tomorrow for 11, 12. I'll take on title, might be out tomorrow. I'm not sure on that, but should be out likely tomorrow, maybe on Friday. And of course her friend was crazy. I was like, man, her friend, this fox goddess thing, of course gonna betray her. Man, he screamed betrayal, especially scream, Pseudo Trigger betrayal, yeah. And I'm still wondering if she's a Tanuki mystical powers, or if she's actually is every animal, because she's brand new animal, right? She's a human with infusing of every animal, probably, because she's like a horse. So basically in Baseball Rise, she has gorilla arms and so forth. So what's this thing? She's just flying around here? Okay. So you also have flying beastmen, of course. Okay, we have albatrosses flying around there. Yeah, I'm a bird. I have my bird protection. Come on, guys. Yeah, it's like, what? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I guess it's the problem, right? So you have the bird. She's flying around, right? Yeah, exactly. Your own ego. And yeah, so she's back to maybe a basketball episode. It would be the best thing ever. But no, oh no, now it's really anime. She's sad, her friend betrayed her, and it's rainy, right? Yeah, it's a bit of St. Louis when I flew over the Atlanta, yeah. Man, she's so cute though, little best furry girl is here, definitely. Out of course. But I think, of course, when they got injured is when they got DNA, right? Yeah. That's probably we get BNA symptom. Oh, of course, here it comes. That was pretty obvious. Of course, we gotta land in her where she lives, right? of course she is. And then turns into a human when or a human, but yeah, sleeping. What? But yeah, but I think I said that last time, right? I'm pretty sure that when they got injured there, that's probably when the doctors BNA'd them, right? It's probably when they infuse them with some, you know, animal DNA, right? Made them into beastmen. I think a ponytail, yeah. Interesting flyer. I was not angry. Hey, problem, I'm fixing the hole. You should sleep more. Yeah, rest please. Yeah. Yeah. So where am I? Am I in Beast City? Oh, he knows the wind guy. He's a flyer guy. He knows the winds. Yeah, it's like a wind is coming. But she's gonna probably transform now. He's gonna save her. Okay, he's gonna save her. New best friend here. Yeah, an albatross best friend. Oh, I love it. This smug look there. Yeah, baby. You just landed, I guess. Yeah, it's a bird. Like I have to wander. Well, Shinji probably learned to fly. This is probably the episode where Michiru knows to fly, right? Yeah, she's gonna be like, I can also fly if I want to. Yeah, this is the episode where she will likely learn to fly, right? Probably. Very likely she will learn to fly this episode. Back to this cult thing. Yeah, Boris Cliff. I wonder what his backstory's gonna be about. Yeah, obviously the hospital thing is an obvious. No, it has to be with hospital. Clearly has to be with hospital. It's gonna be Android. It's gonna be the man evil guy, right? This guy's obviously the obvious main evil guy. It's like grown-up Andrew from Little which are gonna be. It's clearly it's Andrew. It's Andrew, but it's evil. It's mean Andrew, yeah. Alan. You mean Andrew, right? Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, Ogami. Oh, smell like human, ningen. I want to see my furriness, but yeah, he clearly is. You know, he clearly is, of course. Nobody looks so incredibly similar to Andrew, right? From Little Shikamiya. Akku's boyfriend kind of character, right? Yeah. Eventually, pretty much. I mean, him or Diane, right? Yeah. Either Diane's boyfriend or it's Andrew, right? The man who you shifted, yeah. He looks very much like a tree character, that. Yeah. Tanuki girl. She's not cute. That's good. I mean, she's not cute at all. Like, yeah, that is issue with it. It's Sundar issue, not that he's the assistant. No, I'm not lying, she's not cute. She's not cute. Not kawaii. Yeah, got a typical society. Yeah, that's why. I'm gonna guess that this evil human probably also has the powers, right? I'm gonna throw it out there. But I think that this human guy is like, I also have every animal power. Probably when it matters, he's like, yeah, that's right. And he actually can probably transform it into different animals. I think it's gonna be like that, yeah. I think it's gonna be like that, guys. Come on. He's gonna be like, I have these powers, right? If he's gonna straight otherwise. She knows all about these people here, yeah. Yeah. God damn it. It's stuck in my leg. There we go. Okay, this is nice. I mean, this is one of the nice parts we like it, BNA. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. New best friend. Who needs that evil, who needs evil wolf girl? Yeah, we have... Or Kitsune, I guess it's my, yeah, fox girl. But she pretended to be a wolf, you know. Okay, so they've all been flying albatrosses. I guess before the humans invented airplanes, probably. Used to be free. Then the damn humans invented airplanes, right? Yeah. I mean, they have our technology, so airplanes can't be that... Yeah. It's worse to him now than they started trying to be like some cities. Yeah. Man, he looks exactly like Andrew. Firebull. I love that in the anime. Yeah, it's like this thing is like, it's Firebull instead of Rebel. Yeah, it's all that all the time, right? It's like Dogway instead of Subway and so on, right? This is very suspicious. A lot of taurine and that stuff. World domination, clearly. Yeah, but I'd rather not follow a human, exactly. He spots it. Oh, it's over there. I found him though. With, of course, the cute little Tanuki girl, who isn't that cute, but still pretty cute. Yeah. It would be sense that he would be anti-government, right? Yeah, it would make sense, I guess, his backstory. I'm an ambassador. Socka. Pinga. Okay. You have to say actually, why is he the only guy that can fly the whole city? There's no other bird people except him in the city. Plot hole. Yeah, but isn't it? He's the only one that can fly. There's no other person ever who can fly so far. Yeah, mattan är... Okay, how's it gonna have this thing then? Pinga-chan? It makes sense if he is, right? Because he's really hating the government, so... Then after he does his stuff, right? Yeah. Oh, he's not already jealous. Yeah. But I think she's probably gonna be able to fly steps, right? Maybe. But it seems very suspicious, definitely. Ah, you can't smell too much in the sky, yeah. Can't smell birds. Well, now it's some kind of get some money or something. Maybe some yeah, some stuff there. Yeah, this looks incredibly suspicious, right? It's like, yes, this bag here. It looks, and there's more of the yes, the so-called best friend there. So to do that. The wolf, the cult people. Okay, this looks very suspicious. And they're walking in the city straight towards the tower? Or they gonna try to, like, I don't know, take it over? Well, maybe he works with them. Maybe he works with them. Yeah, maybe he's also part of this plan, right? She's gonna have some kind of crazy... Yeah, this cult trying to take over the city, right? This seems very fanatic, though. We aren't fanatic, except we're doing a fanatic thing right now. But yeah, this seems very fanatic. But I guess they're gonna, like, try to, I don't know, coup? Yeah, try to take over the city. And then she goes into her super... Oh, that's the one of the best players. Yeah. Yeah, and she does her massive lighting. This seems super suspicious. We're not fanatics. We're just attacking them with some... It's like, okay, yeah, that seems very fanatic. They can definitely probably, you know, escalate, right? Yeah. This is probably kind of escalation now. Let's get the cops there. Like, that's never good. That's gonna go out to work. Well, no. Well, his timing is very suspicious here, because he's flying up here. Waiting for the cult to move, probably. Whoa, this was badass though. Albatross. And he's diving in here against her. He's gonna land on him! Man, he's so crazy! Yeah, but I guess he's... Yeah, that's, I got to smell now, boy. And you can smell a gun there. Man, this is good animation. This is some good animation! Here we go. This is some trigger animation style. He's so damn fluent. She's probably will be able to fly now to help me. She's probably will be able to fly. Also nice. Yeah. Here we go. Mega arm. Because she's going on looping again. It's just going, yeah, extension. Gomen, oh yeah. I think she will be able to fly, right? Yeah, now that he broke is definitely. She's even like, yeah, like, you know, doing the wave here. Come on, she's clearly gonna be able to fly. Here we go. See? Next animal form. Bird! There we go. Yeah, so there we go. She gets the harpy form. You can fly? It's the first time for me, but I can do everything I want to! She must be small with, you know. She's getting a new power up every week. Yeah, well, he never got flying though, but but she's finding a new superpower every week, right? But yeah, of course she's gonna be able to fly. It's like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Of course, Mitsuru-san. I was like, what? That's cheating, girl. Really cheating, right? Ooh. Yeah, the foolish Tanuki. But maybe he was going for something else though. Yeah, what if he was gonna actually go after? Maybe it's a cult maybe. Soft heart deep down! Soft heart deep down! Oh, I get dog tags. Yeah, carrying around all the dog tags. Soldier guy. Well, yeah, almost like flying beastmen are pretty good for your armor, right? It's like, yeah, I have this. It gives her the dog tags. Okay, there are more people flying in there. Someone else? Okay, another meteor. It's a name for that guy. He's like that guy can dive like he's a hitman. He dives like crazy. That guy is the real danger. No, I am talking to the mayor. He's doing something else. It's like no. We're not the same guy. Yeah, it might be after this guy. But he might hide him. I don't know if this it could be a false flag. I'm pretty sure this being false flag that the meteor was hired by. But this guy looks very serious. Oh, his eyes are, of course, bird eyes. Meteor, yeah, so this guy is super fast here. Ah, she can fly. But she's also more than one animal, right? She's like her, right? Yeah. So I keep saying, I was like, no, it's Tanuki. It's not because she's a Tanuki, right? It's like this because they have every animal body part. They both have. That's why it's called BNA, right? Because they have, they have several animals. See, she can also, of course, fly. Because ginrou, because she also, just like Mishuru, she has every beast form, right? Yeah, so she isn't actually a wolf. She's actually a Tanuki. They're actually everything, right? That is much more reasonable. Of course, a Kitsune also have the power to use magical powers, I guess, in the typical lore. Yeah, both Tanukis and Kitsunes, I guess, a fitting thing, but that might still be a false flag though. I wonder if he didn't know, they didn't plan it out that she was gonna save him. I feel this alliance here, they might have a secret alliance, right? Yeah, they're all happy and cute there. I don't know, I'm thinking false flag, yeah. I mean, the human looks so evil, right? Alan looks so evil. Well, think about it, the false flag could be from the cult. They could have hired him to save. Yeah, that also makes sense, yeah. They could, of course, hired Meteor to go after him. No, you have the same power like her! This is more amazing at all! You have the exact same power! God damn it, girl! You have the exact same power! You were amazing! It's like, I don't know, you have the exact same power. But yeah, that episode 7. Let's review it a little shorter here. But as I mentioned, though, right, we are, of course, gonna go into, right, and I mean, the animals are finished, right, I guess, so yeah, so I'll do a full review, right, of the whole show, probably next week or so, but maybe on Sunday. But anyway, so let's just back quickly here. I just want to mention a little bit of, per episode. We're, of course, doing typical, high quality live review here, so I like to do, and I think in particular this scene here, it felt really great, right, and it's a really, it's a really, how to say it, it feels very trigger, yeah. It feels very trigger, right? You're like, oh, look at this thing. They're flying and they're happy, and it's just like so. It's a trigger thing. What can I find a scene for? Oh, there it is. There it is. What's the fool doing? Yeah, I mean, but I like this, right? It's such a trigger thing. She's like, yeah, my new best friend. This really feels like a typical trigger moment there, where they're all happy. Yeah, the flying thing looked really great, right? All the flying scenes very fluent. There's a lot of fluidity in the typical trigger action, right? So as always, the action is on point, right? And the kind of Mishuri really is fitting perfectly, right, for the comedy that Trigger actually do, right? Of course, there was I don't know, apparent earlier too, but definitely here as well. Except she was falling down here, and we see her, you know, flicks with her arms on. That's why, you know, I really love that baseball episode, right? Yeah, that's the thing, right? The comedy is really, really strong as always, right? And that's why I really loved, again, the baseball episode, and I wish I had more of that. I don't think we're gonna have, but in that sense, they kind of fit more, right? Because they have this character, it's really fun, it's really comedic. On the same time, maybe it wouldn't be good for so many episodes, but, you know, whatever. It is still, I think, top notch, though. Yeah, you know, it feels really, really good, right? So, what think will happen then? Well, I'm sure, and I keep saying it, but I'm sure it's a false flag in one direction or another, right? I can't be the only guy thinking that, oh, yeah, definitely, you know, definitely false flag, right? Definitely false flag. I think that it's either himself that was like, you know, hiring Meteor, right, to do this thing. But what makes most sense, I guess, was the most likely scenario is that the cult, of course, would hire Meteor. So he will go in there, right, and kidnap Alan, and then they would save Alan, because of course he knew she could fly, because she has the similar power to Shirou that she can change animal, right? So she will save him, and then, oh, look at me, I'm a hero. Probably. I think it's a false flag, no matter what it is. Yeah, I feel confident that, you know, someone's pretending to kill him. She take the glory, right, for saving him. That just feels like, what else would it be? What else would it be? Definitely. But yeah, so they have this war of interesting, because he was like, before we had an own country, and before we had to follow some, you know, trying to be with the humans and so on, as a kind of nation, we could just do whatever we wanted, or we couldn't. It was a little strange though, because I mean, I'll say one thing before I watch it later. I was a little strange, because his general premise makes sense, or like a face value, that he would say that we can just fly around, right? But then now we have our own nation, we have to like get passport and so on, and then the humans will attack us because they don't follow their rules, right? Before we didn't follow any rules, so we could just fly around freely for generations. That to me actually doesn't make that much sense logically. While that thing would also happen, if they have, you know, nation, there would be a passport and so on. That's true. But at the same time, why would humans let them fly in their countries before either? You know what I mean? It's a little bit, I have such a little plot hole is, because I mean, even if they didn't have their own nation, these huge flying beast people wouldn't be able to just fly into any other country, right, who have anti-air systems. They would still probably shoot them down, because they're like, oh, here's something flying in, could be an air, could be, you know, whatever, right? Could be some enemies, so you have to shoot it down, yeah. So they would probably have the exact same effect anyway. If anything, the technology, the humans didn't have the weapons earlier, it's probably a bigger thing, right? So I think it's a little bit, I mean, his storyline is true that it probably made it worse, but it should have been probably a similar situation even before that. So I think it's a little bit like, okay, it makes sense, but I mean, it makes, you know, it's like, it probably made it worse, right? But anyway, let's watch episode 8, so 3, 2, 1, and go! So yeah, so watching episode 8, and this is a very bloody start here. And after then, yeah, but I think it's good, like, keep the 2 episodes for, oh, it's a goat girl. Something. I never see Alan, no, his eyes. What's that though? Huh. Yeah, so the cult is getting, of course, a lot of space now because they... Yeah, so now we have to accept the cult here. So yeah, they probably hired Meteor, unless if he did it. That's the question, right? If he's behind them, if Alan is behind the cult, he would also probably just do the thing to make himself be forced to have the cult, right? That could definitely be it, but otherwise, they did it. I'm sure they did. Like, it wouldn't be the mayor hiring Meteor, right, to kill him or something. I mean, it could be, but I don't think so. I mean, he's the guy probably inventing the BNA, right? Ergo creating, you know, the ginrou thing. Yeah, and of course it's the staff guy that's... Yeah, so I mean, he's so clearly behind BNA, right? The brand new animal. Yeah, so I think he's behind the cult too. Like, he might be behind Boris, right? So maybe she doesn't know. Maybe, you know, she doesn't know, right? But he was like, they're gonna do this thing, they're gonna save me, I get the cult in. probably. Do 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 na 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 do do da na 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 da na da na 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 no not that na na da na 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 na. But if Michiru was gonna, develop her flying powers with the episode with that bird guy, yeah, that was like, of course, of course he will. Yeah, of course he will. Of course he will. Of course, right? Here we go. So what's the cult moving then? Of course, Ginrou. She's very popular, of course. She makes a kind of big statue. Yeah, next door to where she lives. Poor Michiru. She's like, God damn it, where's my Tanuki statue? Come on, I was an amazing baseball player. Where's my Tanuki? I lost it. But yeah, but she can fly herself now with kind of like crow wings. Yeah, karasu wings. Also in Japanese kind of thing, yeah. I think so, right? Because she's a karasu. There she is. She's like spotting her best girl over here. I fly over to her. And she won't be like, you can fly too, shit, what the hell? Look at it, you can fly too! Well, it's pretty cool, we both of us. No, I learned yesterday! God damn it, stop being mean to me, yeah. It's a bitch! I'll tell you everything, but no. Yeah, what did you do next doors? Yeah, it wasn't my fault. Like the ear and the detail there, yeah. Yeah, I'm Ginrou! No, she's like turned into, I don't know. Yeah, think I'm an angel. Death Rube! Death Rube somewhere, yeah. But the whole feeling of that, she's like landing her wings. I get it on Sephiroth wings from that, yeah. She's like, I am one-winged angel now. Yeah, I feel she's a very going into that like, yeah, one-winged angel. I'm God. Yeah, kinda, right? It's going crazy. Man, she can very easily just transform now to her bird powers. Yeah, I saw her into there. Well, probably bad. Nanika is staring at him, like. This is really what to do? You're being nice to me once. Oh my god, I'm coming. Can I actually go? I was like, yeah, I told you. Oh, really? It's like, you actually care about me for once? So there's Boris is going on cray. He's probably gonna be kind of some random guy with no powers, right? With some. Oh yes, he's gonna talk to the guy that's behind the BNA thing, or behind it, but at least works with the. Yeah, so it's gonna be. They might even know each other, right? I mean, he knows. Yeah, there's the guy behind, of course, experimenting on humans there, and exactly. So of course he works for Alan. I mean, it's an obvious thing, right? Of course, Boris work for Alan. Like, well, I mean, that thing is for the trees. Unfortunately, they are kind of predictable because it's always like someone is behind something. It's always like that's always how it is, right? Of course, Boris works for Alan. Yeah, no one's gonna kill him, right? Because Alan's like, really have to kill off the guy. He's a loose end, transform him to something monstrous. Yeah, give him some kind of super drug. Yeah, so they may BNA him to like a rhino or something. Like the tail. Yeah, Michiru the tail's like, yeah, got a lot of detail. It's going like super monster form. Yeah, he's going like mega rhino. Something like that. Yeah. Oh, it's no. I love that guy. Like, that's what I love with Trigger. I love this guy's like doing this kind of fling and slip. Yeah. The other guys have the machine gun or something. He's doing like kind of like a twin jump thing. I don't know how that helps, but it's like yeah, I don't know how that would help you, but it looks cool. But yeah, of course it works for Alan. What else would he work with it? And then him and Alan plan out definitely plan the meter. As I said, right, it feels like. I mean, I love the show, I love Trigger, but man, they're all doing this. They're always doing this. I mean, you'd be shocked if someone else was behind it. It was like this guy, if Oga maybe he was behind everything. That would have been interesting. But yeah, he's too strong now. Oh yeah, but it's not that I can use flex. He's like a tenth of his size, best. Don't worry. What? How did he do that? I mean, he fixed his arm. It's like broken. He's like, he's fixed it. How did he do that shit? How's Ogami so strong, actually? Oh, she's gonna fight too here. Tanuki time! Oh, she's gonna fly. Nice. But yeah, she's definitely like Karusu, yeah, Crow. He's too heavy, though. Nice. Man, Mishiro is the best. Yeah, come on! I wish anime was going weekly, right? I wish anime was going weekly. We have the memory of Mishiro every weekend. Now it's just kind of like a binge watch. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. Like, German suplexing him! Come on, do it! Do it, Mishiro! More force into it. Okay, maybe bigger wings? Bigger wings, maybe? Oh, yeah, there we go. Bigger wings! More force! Yeah, she can definitely just kind of do stuff with her powers. And of course, all the crow, the pet is flying with them there, yeah. Yeah, don't go in the water. No, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. No, not the water, yeah. It's like, no. Yeah, and also into the water. It's like an ultimate pile driver. Yeah, it's like the ultimate wrestling pile driver. You're gonna like fly him up in the sky and drop him down next to the water, though. You hit the harbor instead. Conveniently, it's a little chains that at the harbor there. But okay, so they have also the. Oh, whoa! Holy shit! What? Shirou? You're completely impaled by his rhino thing there. I know he's gonna die though, because we saw him fixing his arm earlier like easy, so. Man, just throws him down there. Holy shit. I'm fine. It's like, I don't know, you're not doing fine at all. Man, this guy's just going. What happened? His face? Oh, and the blood just gushes out. Man, it's just like. Whoa. Oh, she's gonna go mega armor, yeah. Man, it's pretty crushed now. Okay, it's gonna. Got that, you know, Luffy ability. But I don't know if he might be fine because he could heal so easily earlier, so there's some kind of. They have like some super healing powers, right, the Beastman? Some of them. Maybe he can like transform in being crushed there? But he is probably the real. Yeah, so I remove his belt here. Here we go. He's moving his belt. He's a true ginrou. Yeah, he's a true ginrou, right? A true god, right? Wow, it's like a beam of light. What? But I mean, he's probably the true. Yeah, exactly. Because we saw episode 1, right? Of course, he's the real legendary wolf, right? The true god of the wolves. Oh, his arms are gone. Okay, interesting. Maybe he can regrow them. But yeah, he is the true god, right? She's pretending to be. Yeah, he's a true ginrou. Shirou. I mean, he's the A wolf, right? And he, yeah. Yeah, you could like blade up his arms. What he's not much of a rhino anymore. It's like I can just make my arms be turned into a rhino horde or something. He also has a kind of transformation powers. Yeah, just like he sliced him up. What the hell? Man, that was some trigger finish there. He just cut him into 4 and like he's dead. He's like, yeah, he sliced him like nothing. But he is definitely probably fine then, even if he was impaled there. Yeah, he probably can heal that then. Daishibu, I can heal that. She might know the truth then. Yeah, I guess she knows the truth, right? Yeah. She probably knows he is, of course, the true god of the Beastmen. Yeah, exactly. She found out. She's like, she knows that. The mayor always knew. She's an old veteran Beastwoman, yeah. She always probably knew that. And always, but you know. For the Adam started, yeah. Well, he is the god, of course. Yeah, of course he's ginrou. That's your friend, come on. Don't play dumb, it's clearly him. Yeah, I mean, she definitely knows he's a fake ginrou. The mayor, of course, knows too, of course. Yeah, or at least he's... But is it how old is he then? Because I feel like this has been a legend for a long time, right? About the legendary ginrou. There's a lot of like, yeah, different gods, different animal gods there. Yeah. Yeah, obviously. Obviously it's the real ginrou. Is he 1,000 years old then? So he's that old? Is he a new ginrou? No, he's not. Okay, so... Does it look like no Yishan though? It looks pretty hot though. Yeah, he's something age to me. He's powerful ginrou, right? That's why he's so much, right? Because he's... Yeah, he's not the original ginrou still though. They have more ginrous, of course. Maybe she's gonna turn into the next ginrou then. Oh, here we go. East of Europe. They didn't give us a kind of... Okay. And I guess he was living back then. The humans probably destroyed it. I like to change the color now. It reminds me of the... You know, in Darling in France, when they did that, you know, the sad story of the... the humans attacked them, right? Of course. Because the humans are evil, as always, yeah. Damn humans, as always. The worst part of an anime is humans. Well, yeah, very cool, very cool. I like to check the art size one. I probably turned into ginrou when I died, maybe. And then he became the legend, I guess, after he defeated evil humans. That's probably like Alan's ancestor. That is probably Alan's grandpa or something. It's like something stupid that, yeah, his great grandpa, yeah, you know. Because all, or maybe all the blood together. But he got, yeah, like he got everyone's. But that makes sense because he's also probably every animal as well, right? He's like a wolf man, but he actually has probably, he can wings and so on. He might also have every animal, right? Like he got everyone's dead spirit into his body, right? He turned into everyone's super. Yeah, he's like a combination of everyone. He's also brand, you know, BNA, right? The animal that is every animal. Yeah, so he 2,000 bloods. Yeah, so he's like 2,000 different beastmen in the same body now. But I wonder then of... I wonder if you use his blood to create their powers. It has to be Alan. Come on, it's gonna be Alan's. The general, yeah. It definitely is gonna be Alan, right? Somehow. It's somehow gonna be connected to Alan's, you know, conglomerate family, right? Yeah, so now he's empty here. He's murdered. He's like destroyed human nations. Yeah. But I wonder if they use his DNA, his BNA then, to create Michiru and, well, not her best friend anymore. Because, you know, they also have different animal powers. Okay, so World War II. Okay, she was some kind of, okay, she was, yeah, that's how she looks like, I guess. Interesting. Very interesting, yeah. She was like part of the, you know, the evil Germany, yeah. I guess. Trying to weaponize. In the ghetto, yeah. And of course, she just met him when she was younger here. Yeah, and that's of course why she knows him. Since she was young here. Man, that was some dark past. That's basically, you know, World War II worst part of the World War II, right? But instead of Beastman instead of, obviously. Yeah. And give her some backstory too there, yeah, and give the mayor some backstory. She was part of some kind of experiments there. But I mean, obviously, I bet you $10 right that Alan's either is Alan somehow, he's the general somehow, right? Or it is his, you know, grandpa, you know, great grandpa that was like the guy that killed all of, you know, Ginrou's society, right? Nilsavar city. I mean, surely, right? Surely, he's like, you know, he could never find the general. Of course, the general's gonna be part of that conglomerate, right? Obviously, it's gonna be like that. Okay. So the crow was super... That was like a weird text. And the crow has also been experimented. So this crow is like 100 years old. Oh, what? This crow is like a magical, powerful crow too, for some reason. That might be important later, right? Yeah, so the crow pal is like... I know this crow since World War II. It's like a 60-year-old crow here. Yeah. It's gonna fly there with her own crow wings. Yeah, you talk anyway. So to understand this human best girl, eh? This is good at manipulating, pushing my buttons, yeah. But I like that, so, and that's good too, because if the mayor, I mean, mayor might be a traitor, right? But if the mayor would be a traitor now, would be insane, yeah. She's like part of the whole, you know, horrible World War II thing, right? So if she, there's no way the mayor's gonna be evil now, right? I mean, I think that maybe she was part of Alan and so on, yeah. You know, pretending to be their friends, but let's see if she is or not, right? No, she's there talking to them, but yeah, but I don't know. She might be working with him to some degree, right? But nah. Was she the researcher at that place? Unless she was the evil person behind the evil experiments. She's yeah, I guess she's behind everything. Unless she was behind everything, that might be. Yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing if the mayor's some evil or not, right? Just... But yeah, I was keep wondering if the mayor is evil or not, right? But then she's like, she's the first PhD beast professor. It's like, I guess she's behind the research at the lab. Yeah. No, you're saying that, like, does this make her not be evil or not? I don't know. That's like she's the first beast girl to ever experiment. It's like, wait, what? Yeah, I was saying this in episode 1, right? That the mayor felt super evil. And then I was like, well, she was a part of that, you know, being in the experiments. I guess she would be, you know, of course, you know, then why would she be evil then? But then it's like, oh, actually, she was behind the experiments. I guess, yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, she's actually really evil. Why are you saying that? And then what I mean is that, you know, I love the Trigger show. I love the Trigger show, but it's kind of like, you see episode 1 and you're like, well, the mayor's gonna be evil. That human guy, Andrew, he's gonna be evil. That guy's gonna be evil. It's like everyone's the best friend, that's gonna be evil. It's like everyone's a freaking... Everyone... It's a little bit M. Night Shyamalan twist, right, when you watch something from Trigger. It's always like going into space, right? It has to be evil, right? Yeah, it has to be evil. It has to be a traitor. But yeah, let's go back here. Do a Trigger review. Of course, we're gonna review the whole anime as mentioned after we watched the last episodes and so on. But yeah, so that he was ginrou. There we go. There's the ginrou scene. That he was ginrou. I don't think anyone is surprised. I don't think anyone is surprised. We saw, of course, Misha episode 1 staring on top of like a, I guess it's like a city, I don't know, now it's like top of the building, right? A skyscraper, yeah, whatever. And she saw ginrou standing up there. She's like, what is that? A legendary wolf thing? Then it was shirou, yeah. So of course he is good. Like, who else would it be, right? Where else would it be? I think that's kind of it's too. If you had a lot of different wolfmen in this anime, he's the only wolfman, right? Yeah. So of course it's gonna be it. And his name Shirou means white, right? He's a white wolf, I suppose, but obviously Gin is also white. So it's like, well, his name is like white, so that also is a white wolf, right? And if you play something like Suikoden 2 or whatever, right? Suikoden 2, you have this playable wolf character, which is the best friend of this archer girl, and that wolf is like a legendary super wolf, right? And so on, yeah, also calls Shirou. So having that typical like wolf, you know, the legendary white wolf, right, with the name Shirou, again, very Japanese, right? Means white, very very typical Japanese. So that he was gonna be ginrou, not too surprising. And I felt that too when he got that impale thing. So I felt that maybe he's gonna die here, and it'll be really sad, right? I mean, obviously it's a Trigger show. I wanna spoil, right? But obviously he could. Sorry, come on, get out of it. There we go. So obviously he could die. You know, I mean, it's a Trigger show, right? But I did feel that his being impaled, I wasn't too worried because we just saw that scene earlier when his arm was like being broken. He was like, and he just fixed the arm right, like nothing. So I felt that. Well, if he can like heal his arm so easily, he can probably also heal that, you know, the wound, right? So he's like, that should be, yeah. So I felt that he wasn't actually in harm's way there. Obviously I was expecting him to be ginrou. Still a shocking scene, because it happened it all happened so randomly. I wasn't randomly, but it happened just, you know, like, whoa, that was really bloody, yeah, kind of like that. But still, though, I felt that it was like, man, I'm not feeling any worried for him. I'm just not feeling worried because it's just, you know, it's like, I was just sure he was gonna survive, yeah. So anyway, we had this part, it was interesting. It reminded me of the children book you have in Darling in France, right, the 02 reads, you know, about this love story, right, and so on. Reminded me of that one. I mean, generally, kind of aesthetic of it. That was a nice backstory there, explaining, you know, how he got his powers, right. And he feels very similar, I feel, to the main character, right, and also, of course, her best friend, as they seem to have, you know, a lot of animal powers, right. She's a crow now and so on, right. And he has like 2,000 people then that were killed, and he got everyone's power. So of course he probably has like 2,000 different animals. Not necessarily it wouldn't be 2,000 different animals, but at least he has a lot of different, like a bunny girl, and he has, yeah, we see a bunny, we see some, I guess, like a deer, and we see a pig, and so on. So he also probably can fly and so on, but he has everyone's, you know, he has a lot of different beast powers, right? So maybe they use his power, right, to create them. I'm just interested to know. we have, of course, that she's actually a part of it, I guess. I'm just saying that, is the mayor evil or not? I'm just saying that before they revealed that the alien's like, oh, here she is, the first PhD in beast science. Yeah, I was like, okay, she's pure evil, right? But at first I was, yeah, the twist was like, maybe she isn't evil because she was a part of this horrible experiment during World War II. Like, obviously in part of a, a German evil camp. But then it's like, actually, she was the evil researcher. So I guess she was just pretending to be a capture there. I hope that's gonna be explained later. But why is she in a cage, right? That's my question. Yeah, like again, yeah. Why is she in a cage in this episode? But I think it's reasonable to assume that she was just probably pretending to be captured, right? Or be one of the victims. It was probably just like, oh, this guy is gonna attack my base where I do my experiments. Let's pretend that I'm also one of the victims. It's just, slipping in there right there. He's pretending to be. But that also could explain why. I said earlier that I wonder if they use his DNA to create Shirou and assuming so on. Yeah, I was wondering if they use his DNA because he has the combination of everyone's DNA. So that's a big question for me, right? But as she knows him, if she was the one to develop it, that would make sense, right? If she was the one to get some of, like, I don't know, Shiro's hair or something, and she would be one developing this super ginrou cloning thing, right? That could make a lot of sense. She's behind like cloning his DNA. I think that's probably the most reasonable way to do it, right? Instead of just using different animal beastman DNA to kind of create these, girls with all the powers, they will use that as well, I guess, for general experiments. But then they will use his DNA in particular, right, to create like a super clone of him, right? That makes the most sense, right? So that's probably it. So yeah, anyway, let's do episode 9. So 3, 2, 1, and go. But yeah, the anime definitely is very different now, right? We're into, I would say, premise-wise or thematically, maybe better, different. I mean, it's of course the same story, but I mean, the first episode, obviously, baseball episode was like a pure comedy episode. But even before that, like the dolphin episode was kind of like, it was like a, an episode about, different perspectives, right? So, yeah, but she's being bullied, push a dolphin, and you get told, yeah. It was an episode more to learn, difference between, can you trust humans and people with social media and all that stuff like that. So it had a lot of meaningful message, right? So I was saying a bad episode, but I'm just saying it was more on the notion of, it was more like an episodic, this week we're gonna learn the morale of don't judge people on their appearance and so on. It was kind of like that kind of episode, right? Don't have, yeah. And then, but after episode 6, which I felt was a good thing, episode 6 as a fun episode of the first batch, right? After episode 6, now it's a lot more like, now it definitely is more the end game, right? Now we are at this, yeah, it's a lot more like we're gonna fight to save the planet kind of thing, right? Death Rubu! So they had more than 5k members for their cult, but okay. Death Rubu, yeah. I give people hope. My name is Death. I don't know what. She's like, I give people hope. I inspire them with my name, Death. It's like, yeah, she wants to be Death Rube. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep now for my fur. I accepted my fate as a death girl. It's like, okay. Misha look completely out of it. Yeah. Man, it looks so sad. They're really good at making Tanuki girl look sad. Yeah, they're like master of sad Tanuki girl. You're 1,000-year-old. You're so old. Yeah, you're a 1,000-year-old old guy. Yeah, GG. He's like, yeah, look at the photo there. But is she ever gonna realize that they clearly gave her the BNA during the hospital visit? It's so obvious. I mean, it's so obvious, right? That they gave her the DNA during the hospital visit. Clearly they did. I can't be the only guy thinking that. Like, come on. Has to be that. Has to be that. Come on. That's when they were like. But I hope they're gonna explain why the mayor was in prison then. I mean, I guess they just pretended to be it, because she was probably the first one behind all right. But yeah, I think as I mentioned before, what episode here, it just makes so much sense if she got a hold of Ginrou's DNA, right? Because she knows him, and then she used that DNA to clone her powers into this girl's, right? That makes the most sense. Because they can trust. Whoa, she's getting some kind of Hawkeye. Something, yeah, she's kind of developing super eyesight too, of course. Oh, it's back to meet the baseball guy. Oh my god, it's gonna be another funny episode? No way. It's like mineral water sailor. He has no money, he has less than him, I guess. His pants are broken and so on, yeah. Water purifier. Man, this is so poor, the baseball team. Yeah. Freshwater girl. It was F7 remake now and they were like, yeah. Trash free water! No! I don't need your trash free water! It works great though. It's like, I don't know, man. It might be a random comedy episode. You said that they were going into straight up more. Nice, but they found the stuff though. Because he was going through the trash. He was going through all the grass, yeah, so. I don't. Oh my god, I don't pull up people's cables. My god, this horrible character. It's like, I pull out people's, the tube from the bicycles and I resell them, their bicycle tubes. His business is like, oh my god. I guess I love her. She's my best friend. Yeah, she can be. I love her. She used to be my best friend. Yeah, 10 yen coin. He's a poor character. He also was not. I guess in the color still. Yeah, it's true. He's been 2 episodes. But yeah, he like it's. Well, doesn't he remember that it seems to be weird that Boris was there. Why is the detective guys like, he talked to Boris before, right? It's obviously Boris' fault. I mean, it felt like Boris was gonna mind wiping him somehow. But don't they have like cameras though? I mean, don't they have like cameras for the Boris? Yeah, fine, like Boris was here. Boris? Fine, is it Boris? What is it Boris for? Yeah, it's fine, like, yeah, Boris was here. Why didn't they say it immediately? It's so obvious, like, Boris was there, and, and after Boris left, he turned crazy! But it couldn't have been Boris? Come on, man. This is the worst cop ever! It's clearly Boris. It is clearly Boris, man. He just talked to him before he turned crazy. Who else would it be? Jesus Christ, this detective guy is the worst. Freaking Gordon level, yeah, Jesus Christ, man. You just talked to the guy before. He tried to sneak out there with her. Why is she... They all look like aliens. Yeah, some evil humans. Yeah, they look like the evil humans. Kidnap her in the beginning, yeah. She's probably gonna, yeah, of course. There we go, yeah, there we go! Oh man, I still love the best episode so much. It's also gonna be a favorite episode, probably, best episode. Yeah, it's also a favorite episode. She's like, I can run faster when I need to, I can fly too. Yeah, she's very utility-based character. I can run super fast, I can fly, I can do anything when I want to. Yeah, so go into that crazy Sylvester Medical Center. Yeah, we saw the mayor there and ending this episode. Oh, she's going chameleon now. He's blending in there. This is some gaming character. I can also turn into a chameleon when I need to. Yeah, this is some... She can do anything she wants here. She's clearly invincible now. Man, she's like, so powerful actually. Yeah, she can do everything. Every damn animal there is. I'm using her, I guess, nose now. Yeah, her like dog nose to chameleon. This would be a great game. Yeah, you play this character now. Whoa! I guess she's experimenting on her. She's probably voluntarily though. No, to some degree. Might be a trick to get it though. What are you doing here, silly girl? Oh, she's gonna break it, of course. She's like, I'm doing this voluntarily! Don't break this stuff! Yeah, we're plenty related! Best friend! Oh, okay, it spans. Nice. Pissed off misery, yeah. Even bite some guys. She's going full animal here! Yeah! Misha's going full animal. Might capture her now though and experiment her instead. She's a pretty bad fighter though, given that you can hit these 3 random guys here. Yeah, she's a pretty bad fighter actually. There's really bad big fists there and you keep missing them. Yeah, well, off-screen stun, I guess. There's Alan probably. But I mean, it's waiting for Ginrou to find out that Alan is somehow the general that killed his home village, or at least his ancestor. I mean, I can't be the only one that's waiting for the revolution that he's somehow or is related, you know, to the guy. Of course, she works with him because she's evil, misunderstood evil. She's like, you know, likes to be evil. He's like, ah, yes, Nakama rescue. She's blowing like a $10 million machine. He's like, oh, don't worry, you're a great best friend here. Yeah, he's not angry at all. You just see how evil he is. He's pretending to be angry and breaking that machine there. Ooh, Korova, yeah. It's the way he speaks is so evil. Yeah, Korova! I mean, this way he speaks is like, come on, that's an evil. Because she created them, come on. But yeah, she broke the poor machine there. Well, it might be doing more stuff than just MRIing her though. Of course, you also want to experiment on mission, right? He might explain to her that he created her. This might be a big revealer. Yeah, it's like, I was the one that created you. See, he's like, I'm gonna reveal a big truth here. He might just drop it here and say, yeah, I created you. Yeah, I'm the man behind your powers, right? Exactly. He's gonna tell her that, okay, interesting. He's gonna tell her the truth here. But not important. He's probably tell her partially the truth, right? From Beastman. Very probably Ginrou, right? Very probably. This, and he's an accident? No way it's an accident. It's like took a ghoul. I accidentally made you a ghoul. No one asked me to do it. It's like, I was happy to implement this body in your part. Yeah, come on. Yeah, by accident. Does anyone ever believe this thing that they just accidentally got the Beastman blood? This sounds incredibly stupid. This lie is just ridiculously bad. I mean, it's like, yes, anyone ever believed this kind of lies? Oh yeah, I just happened to accidentally make you into a Beastman. Yeah, it's accidentally. And also the whole story doesn't make sense either, because it's like, yeah, I mean, she should definitely believe in this thing. Come on, Michiru, don't trust this guy. The whole story makes no sense either, because he's like, we just changed the blood thing, and if it's so easy to turn in someone into, if it's so easy to turn in someone to a beast person, it wouldn't just be with blood, right? It has to be a specific thing or something more powerful, like when they were actually being, you know. Yeah, he's obviously lying. He's like, please join my research facility and we can heal you. Yeah, he's obviously lying. Come on. Jesus Christ. It's like the obvious lie ever. It's like it happened accidentally to create you. Oh, yes. That shit just happens every day, you know? She probably believes it though, because she's a naive character. And Nasu, I mean, you're not... Yeah, she probably believes the shit, right? For some damn reason. But I hope that Michiru is a better girl and doesn't believe this shit. And obviously Boris works for him, so... Yeah, I mean, obviously we know it's a lie, because we know that Boris works with him in secret, so... Yeah. It was just for show. Yeah, then I hired Meteor to create that, yeah... It's like, what that word means. Of course, a human would say this because he doesn't like them. Yeah, a human would say this. He actually makes sense for saying now they use the fate thing. That does actually make sense though, from a strategic aspect. It does make sense. That is true. That does make sense though, but he has to be. I'm just waiting for the reveal when he's like, I was the one that destroyed, you know. Okay, he's even admitting the false flag there. Exactly. So he's admitting the false. He was obviously the one that hired Meteor, but yeah. Yeah, so he basically admitted the false flag in there. Do you understand? It's stress. No! I tell you, it meant entropy. So it's like stress. God damn it! But yeah, they're basically admitting the false flag there. Not that they hired Meteor, but we can obviously, we as the user can, you know, assume that, right? Yeah, I can trust you, Michiru. I don't know why she loves Boris so much for. Yeah, it's an old perv, yeah, it's like, oh! I guess. At least this time, the first time it wasn't different, but this time it was different. Man, hopefully it's just believing his life for a second. So go back now and tell you know, Shirou that what he told you and you don't believe in it. I mean, it's just a clear lie. It's just a clear lie. No way it would be true, right? No matter. Yeah, it's just no way it would be true. Ugh. It's just no way. That's better than music, the ending, yeah. It's our favorite song, girl. Come on. It's a great scene though, the dark limousine. Yeah, it's like this. Only the light from the buildings are hitting them in their face. And I guess see on reflection. Yeah, man, this is a trigger thing. Yeah, it's like, man, these things are very interesting visualization here. This is very dark car. Now the guys some best girl friendship. Yeah. Not gonna be like, I love you. Here we go. They're gonna admit that they love each other, definitely. I need a Yuri ending here. Come on, someone be like, I love you. Oh, that's a Boris, the old creep. He's probably, he stands in the rain looking all sad. Oh, see, I knew it, yeah! Damn it, stop that, Trigger! Stop having sad Tanuki girl all the time! Yeah, and she's all in the rain and her ears, so, oh man, this is this anime all the time. It's like, she looks so sad all the time. Man, she's sad, right? She looks sadder than normal, I mean. Man, I wonder if he knows that the mayor is there too. Would you like that? You can fly now though. No way he's gonna believe that. Come on, he can't believe this crap. Yeah, come on, he can't believe his stories. It's so. Do you trust that? Exactly, like, do you trust that? Those humans? Yeah, come on, they're clearly lying. That is true though, he doesn't trust humans at all, but yes, exactly. All humans are evil. Humans are evil. Yeah, she's an idol girl. She wants to be an idol girl. It makes sense. She wants to be an idol girl. Come on. She's like a beast version of idol girl. But I mean, she even admitted to the false flag there, that they pretended he was going to be in danger and saved him and so on, yeah. She even admitted to even, faking that incident there. Well, the plan is still obviously a lie though. My best friend, yeah. I wonder if Natsu's gonna die. I feel death rate's pretty high. I feel her best friend's death rate is pretty high, right? I haven't seen it, but who's the parents on right now? But I mean, there's no way they would ever believe that, right? I mean, there's no way no one would ever believe it. I was just happy to just do like a blood transfusion wrong here. Now we got superpowers. That sounds very easy then to also get powers, right? If it's just so easy to just get the powers by the blood thing, it would be so easy, right? Exactly. You old man, yeah, she's getting that, get away, you skibby. That's good. Rubbing off of her, yeah. This guy is clearly some kind of old, old weirdo, yeah. I wonder if he expects the mayor, yeah. But it feels strange. The mayor was he part of that? I'm still confused about it. Yeah, I'm confused about it. That's so I hope they explain it more, right? Because it's like, yeah, she's the first beast person with a PhD in this stuff from testing. Yeah, it's like, wait a minute. But now she's confessing to him that she did test on his body. So it's weird. Wouldn't she hide that from him then? Man, the mayor is definitely a little bit. Okay, interesting. Alan with some other people? Could it be his father, maybe? No, I guess I'm random minister. War? No, I was like, let's just get the Japanese government, okay. Well, he maybe is like, I can make all these soldiers now turn into beast people, right? I feel he's probably trying to make, given how the story was, that, I mean, we have to assume that his ancestor is the one that attacked Ginrou's people, right? That's like a fair assumption. Definitely, right? Definitely. So, if he, how say it? I'm gonna put the thing here. So, if we assume that it's true, right? That he, even himself, or pretend probably his ancestor, but is involved with the whole Ginrou village, right? That has to be it, right? Of course. Let's assume that. Okay, let's assume that. If that thing is true, I think it makes sense that he would be trying to, of course, weaponize the power, right? But he's like his ancestor or him then was a kind of warlord, right? That defeated different countries and so on. Yeah, was some massive warlord. So of course this guy here is like, I can weaponize this beast power, right? So that's probably his main goal, I think. Maybe world domination is his end goal, right? Take over the planet. But I think his general goal is like, can I take the beast power that I did with Yaba, right, and infuse it into humans and make it turn into a massive beast monster, right, so they can attack people and fight in war and so on. And that's why he wants the Japanese government, right, to like where we can like weaponize them. Definitely, that's probably his general goal, and that would fit again, as I mentioned, with him being the warlord. But anyway, I really love this scene. This scene was fantastic. When they're sitting in the car and it's completely dark inside the car, right? But they're only having like the lights from the outside buildings, and they're both like, I want to talk to you, bitch. And they're hating each other, but then we get the flashback, we get the music, right? We get the ending music, we get the flashback, and they're like, I'm best friend. Why can't we be friends? Basically, yeah. And they're like, I don't want to admit that I like her. Oh god damn, but they're both being sundra. And then in the end, though, we see that she is going back a little bit to being her normal self, right? Her friend there. And she's like, get out, you old man. Yeah, so she's getting a little bit back to her, original personality, right? So she did change a little bit. But clearly he lied. Anyone will understand that. I think it's particularly this thing, right, with the blood thing. It's like a really bad lie, honestly. I have to say this. I don't mind it that much because it's typical like trigger-ish, storytelling. But I do think that this blood thing here, it should have been something else. I feel it's a little bit like it's a little bit too obvious, right? That is a lie, I think. Even for the characters, right? Because if the lie would have been better, it would be easier to, how I say it. If the lie would be better, it would be easier to accept that Michiru or Shirou or whatever would trust him, right? Because she's like, I don't trust the guy, it's clearly a lie. But he's a human, yeah, so on, right? She's too naive, I guess. But still, it would be easier to believe if the lie was better. Now the lie is like, oh, we accidentally just swapped two blood, why would we even have that blood for that matter in the same place? Doesn't make sense for that matter, right? But yeah, so you swap two like blood bags, and now you have powers. Now you have like not just one animal power, but you have a lot of animal powers. So I think this whole blood bag thing, yeah, it's just too stupid. It's clearly a lie. We as the viewer understand, of course, it's a lie. And having the meta knowledge of the trigger show, of course, everyone's a traitor, so I think, of course, it's a lie. It's always bigger and grander, right? But I do think that lie could have been better because it's silly that Nasuno, she's a little bit more like naive and alone when she heard a lie. She should be easy to manipulate her. But as if it's like, man, that lie is so stupid because if you can just take someone's beast blood and put it in someone else's body and they get like all these powers, there wouldn't be a lot more people having these powers, right? Because that's way too simple. I think that's one of the big issue with that lie. Not that their medical company would do a mistake, but that just use some blood. So like we accidentally give you like a beastman heart or something. Yeah, you hit by that car and we did a transplant and you got a beast girl heart. That's why you are so powerful or something. That would have made it a little more believable. It's kind of like when you talk about it's easier to trick people with a big lie than a small lie. Yeah, this lie is almost too small. I feel it's too less grandiose. It's just there. It's like we just took some blood from A person to B person, and now B person has all the power of A person. It's just way too simple to get the powers, and it also doesn't make any sense, right? Because they should wonder, but why do we have like 10 different animal powers? If you took a blood from like a beast man, like a wolf man, would I be a wolf man, a werewolf? If you took a blood from like an albatross, I would be a bird, a harpy at best. Yeah, wouldn't they wonder why can't I be both a harpy and a werewolf and this thing and this thing and this thing and this thing and this thing? And that really makes no sense. Right? It has to be a special cocktail of stuff, right? Very like the blood from ginrou, but if it leaves, it would be some blood with his blood, right? But it's like no, it has to be something more, like to give some kind of infusion of DNA from several animals, right? With extra power up and so on. It just can't just be a random mistake in the blood transfusion. It's just way too simple to get the powers done. Then again, and as I mentioned, more people had the powers, right? And also, I think in that case, if blood transfusion would work, you should only get the power of that specific person, right? Or a blood, again, from like a wolfman, I would be a werewolf, right? I wouldn't be like a werewolf and also a cheetah for some reason. It doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I really hope that Michiru doesn't believe in that lie, because I think that lie was bad. And I have to say that I mean, I like the anime, but I feel that is actually almost a plot hole-ish, because it is such a bad lie. It is such a obvious bad lie. He should have made a better lie. So I think that's a little bit. I think they lowered. Yeah, it was just too stupid. Like, why would anyone ever believe that? Again, if the lie was better lie, if I had a better lie, I would be more like, this lie makes sense. Or if the lie was the lie isn't believable. Yeah, like. We know that he's alive, we know he's evil, so of course we as the viewer know more than they do, but that should still be like, well, that just doesn't make any sense. Why would I get 10 powers from one blood? Yeah. Whatever. Let's do episode 10. So 3, 2, 1, and go. That's that episode today then. So yeah, again, doing a longer review, right, of the whole series, after we've done the reaction to this episode and reviewing episode 11 and 12 of course. Physical is a 12 episode anime, which I think is kind of strange because usually they do longer animes, right? 3 years, so shorter anime. Also strange they already dropped the whole anime, kind of strange too, but yeah. And do 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 no 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 do 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 do. I haven't just seen the other cats for a while, like the Weasel Girl and Dolphin Girl and so on. Yeah, I haven't seen the first character for a while. But as I said earlier, right, at episode 6, I think it was a good episode then for the last episode, the first batch, right? They really changed, kind of like they went from being more some mystery, some comedy and so on, right? Introduced a lot of, this is a Weasel Girl, but yeah, but now it's like just a lot of more action, right? And more, life and death. War and so on. Yeah, so the carrots behind there. Whoa, it's got on super power up? Or it's just angry because he's a horseman? Mari-san, can you please take care of that guy? He went out of control for some reason. That's a mink, yeah. He looks very angry. Let's fight him. I love that, yeah. Let's fight, yeah, like their wings getting out there. They're doing the same combo again. Yeah, they have the combo. This is our combo. Yeah, we have developed this ultimate pile driver attack. Yeah, you flip people, I flip them up, and we drop them hard. Yeah, they have developed their combos. Yeah, I love it. I love it. They're like, yeah, I'm ready for this fight. Let's go. I guess this is part of his plan to out the harbor again here. Drops to another building. It's like a weekly hobby now. Yeah, we beat up really strong people and we drop them. Yeah, this time I won't kill him. Yeah, he really killed Yaba. He like sliced him up, right? Okay, then he same thing again here. He transforms and he does stuff. Okay, so yeah, this is like owning him. The poor Kent. Yeah, I mean poor Kentar, but it's a more like a hackepacka, yeah. The thing is show the. Okay, give me some turtles vibes. Yeah, Nani Kore. Some kind of weird little robot, it's like anti-beast robot that he developed, I guess. Oh no, shirou! I guess it's like Alan's invention, anti-beastman robots. Oh yeah, it's kind of needles that probably will reduce his power, maybe even remove his powers, right? They might use the power they recently used to be able to make normal beastmen turn into humans, right? They might, reverse it, right? And yeah, remove beastmen in total. Okay, then it's carrying him away here. Into the hole again too with him, yeah, they're gonna drop him into the hole again, okay. That's some kind of tunnels down there. Oh. Daishibu, I can hear that! Ah, don't worry. Daishibu. Humans. It's like Ningen. Well, yeah, it's like an obvious hole there to jump down now. Yeah, they're obviously. This gives me a huge turtle vibe. If you've ever seen the turtles when they had those butter things, like the shooter guys, and the whole technodrome thing down there, the tunnels in the underground and so on. So I guess going the kangaroo together with his, his evil medical center. But let's might figure the truth about the mayor and so on and him. But I feel they want to capture shirou, right? Wouldn't that be the biggest thing for them? Capturing this guy would be the biggest thing, right? Yeah, I know the way, and I can sneak with my chameleon powers. Yeah, like I just slept in. This last time, you sneaked in. It's actually quite easy for them because there's been no guards. They just entered. Yeah. Okay, here there are some guards now though, with the electric. It's really a medical facility, I wonder. He's so evil. Yeah, Mr. Gunn! He's so damn evil! So damn evil. He's so damn evil, right? But it feels like it's his plan, right? To get their DNA, yeah. Like to get the jewel in his collection, right? There he's dancing. He's so evil. He stands here in front of his. Yeah. Angel. Angel? Man, he has so many bad lies. No one ever believe this guy. He's more and more bad lies, right? Time for his another lie, probably. He might just say the truth, but I don't think so. Just knows there. You should kill him now, has a chance here. You should kill him now. He has to kill him later anyway, so he should kill him now when it's a chance, so he's gonna kill him later anyway. See? He's clearly the general. He's clearly the general. Was me or my grandfather? See? Of course it was. With the whole, even has the same freaking banner at the army. My ancestor, yeah, I said it earlier. Of course it's his ancestor. Yeah, just kill him now. He's just so obviously evil before. But I mean, I said that like traps to go around. Of course, everyone gets yeah. I mean, I won't say I'm a genius because that's so obvious. Of course, he is part of the Genos. I mean, it's either gonna be him, right, or he was gonna be the answer. But he might be lying though. He might still be the answer himself, right? In somehow didn't age. I still think that could be a possibility that he's still the same guy. Maybe he was there, yeah. Yeah, why do you know my truth? Yeah, in the Ration of Revenge. But he never find his super rich evil family. He's a pretty bad guy looking at it. They have the same banner. They have the exact same freaking banner. The company, the magical company, has the same banner as his family. Yeah, as the general, right? Okay, so I explain the evil beastmen here how they kill each other, I guess. Yeah, so they were all different races, I guess. They weren't actually cohabitant. Yeah, so they were all living in their own, yeah, of course. That actually makes sense, though, that they had different countries per beastman. This, though, is probably a complete lie, though. Fabricated. She's part of this evil plan. Yeah, she agrees. But why would he even believe this thing? He was there, he lived at the city. He knows he's lying about the people, right? Unless he is telling the truth and he's lying about his own people. Yeah, and she's like, why would she trust him too? I don't know why would trust this guy. Except that Shinra was there, right? So he could just... But he could also fabricate the data, though. Man, this is just a... I have seen... I mean, he started with the whole blood lie and now this lie. Yeah, they're gonna reverse it, right? Turn them all into human, yeah. So eliminate their whole species, right? He was very fast to use one gun there. It was very easy for him to use one gun. Bam, yeah. But if it's weird, wouldn't he know if it's a lie or not? He said that the Chival had this disease, but he was there, right? Shinra. Wouldn't he know what actually happened there? So wouldn't he be able to tell if it's true or not that they would fight each other? Yeah, and they get touched by a human. Give me that X-Men vibe now, yeah. Removing all the mutant powers. But I mean, he just got Yaba rampage after Boris was there. How can she not tell that? I mean, yeah, isn't it annoying how stupid she is right now? Because she obviously, they know that they did something with Yaba. I mean, come on. They know that Yaba was just accidentally going crazy. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, they would think that. You were human after all. I can see it ending with her turning into human again. But they still being together as lovers, right? But she's a human, he's a beastman. Yeah, could it happen? Yeah. That could be an ending there. And he's the worst cop ever. It's like, yeah, Boris was there. Man, this guy is so horrible at his job. Yeah. I mean, the priest was here a minute ago before he turned crazy, but I don't... Should start saying that, right? He might be bought. I don't know. He's just so horrible at his job. And yeah, all the cops are dogs, right? Yeah. Nice, he's going his own path here, yeah. Nice. But it's probably was Alan's plan, right? To make shirou. Yeah. To make shirou be isolated. Definitely his plan, right? Triggering him and then isolating him. He's so evil. He's so evil. He's so incredibly evil. But even he's just so incredibly evil. The first minute we saw him, he's so evil. Yes. What's Nelson doing now? Something already evil. Something super evil, probably. Idol show. Probably something super evil. But yeah, so he isolated Shiro now. He's all alone. But I really hope they're gonna explain to the mayor if she helped him in developing it. Right? It just makes so much sense to me if she was the one developing the Shiro from, Shiro's DNA, right? As talked about earlier. Yeah, it makes much sense if she was the one behind creating these super hybrid girls, right? Her being that like experimental beast professor. Best friend. He's Mr. Beastman though. Live show, right? So I'm telling you, it's gonna be an idol show. I told you guys, I'm serious. I'm not joking. I was like, it's gonna be an idol show, right? So he said, I'm gonna be an idol girl. I said, I freaking told you. I freaking told you guys, it's gonna be a freaking idol show. It's like, I'm gonna do this live performance, and yeah, like that's gonna make people happy. That thing sounds like complete bullshit, right? Not need Vasil. But it feels really weird how Shiro be able to. Shiro should be either able to determine that's true or not. So he's was there. He's the only one that lived during that time. So he should be able to tell him if it's true or not. But he's like, no, he's raged. He could have explained. At least to me, should know if it's true or not. But he didn't say either way. He should really be able to tell if it's true or not. Yeah. I'm here for my followers. I was like, what? So now, no, but what the hell? Like an old lady's like, this seems kind of weird. I don't trust you at all over this, but okay. Yes, I will make sure this troubled young lady will find her way. It's like, okay. Like she was like, no, I don't trust this at all. Yeah, don't worry about small things. Don't worry about the small things. Like, whatever. Yeah, let's have a good live show. So, I guess in the final episode, it's gonna be like an idol show at the same time, right? It's Heidi with the mayor on the boat there. She's probably part of it, right? She wants it too. Yeah, she's like, I want everyone to be alive. I'm gonna eradicate the Beastman. Or maybe not. I think she might be double crossing Alan, right? But I don't know what she believing this. I mean, couldn't use fake data. I don't know. Why would it say yes though? Don't worry, that idol show is gonna save everyone. But I hope they're gonna explain if she helped him create the girls, right? It seems like she did, right? So he's a fish suddenly. It would be cool if he was like turning into a aquatic animal there, because he has a lot of animal powers, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, this crow is still there. Yeah. She's still gonna team up with the crow now instead. She's gonna be the new ginrou. Okay, car suddenly. Random guys like, hey bro, you're wet, what are you wet for? Yeah, random guys like. Okay, so help him for some reason. It's probably the mafia guy, right? Because he helped them with the daughter earlier. Yeah, exactly. It's Kingpin, they helped him earlier with. Yeah, he's like, you saved my daughter, come on bro. You're friends, you're familia, yeah, you saved my daughter, come on bro, come on. It's like, fine. Yeah, so the mafia, of course, gonna pay back, right, for, yeah, saving his dolphin daughter. It's Uriah. It's clearly Uriah. Yeah. But I mean, Al has already been talking to him, right, so. Yeah, he wants this to happen. He's like, yeah, I already planned for this. I guess she's gonna be, yeah, double crossed here by Alan first. Protect you with all these guns. Yeah. I'm gonna protect you with all these guns here, okay? Yeah, so I mean, we saw Ellen there first, right? And that's, she did a mistake there, right? The second one to get to that guy obviously gonna be betrayed. Yeah, yeah, but the second guy to get there is gonna be betrayed, right? So she did a mistake there, definitely. Yeah, damn old guy, damn old man. That is nice. He's like, damn, he's so old. He's so old. Oh man, so that's 10 episode. That's episode 10. So yeah, let me do the quick review of it, and of course, we'll watch the 2 last episodes in maybe tomorrow, a few days from now. Otherwise, tomorrow we're doing that Ask Me Anything. Subscribe for that, of course, with like button and so on. I'm gonna do that stream with that tomorrow, right? The AMA. But yeah, so I mean, I really wish they could expand a little bit on the mayor. God damn it! And I keep saying that, right? And how I keep wondering, as I mentioned, I keep wondering, right, how you think, you know, because that scene was so strange. And he's like, oh, of course the mayor can get in here. She's the first beast man professor of this experiment stuff. So like, wait, she did create it? So maybe I was wrong. I don't know, but it feels just like she's the obvious candidate, right, to take Ginrou's DNA and create Mishuru, and yeah, she's the obvious candidate to be behind it, right? She really is. So I really hope they're gonna explain it more, right? But that being said, she's still trying to, I said double cross him, but he double crossed her first, right? It was clear that the first person to get to the minister is gonna be the one being betrayed, right? So yeah, mistake done with the mayor there. But yeah, a lot of angry scenes here. The cop is so bad. Or if he's, I hope you guys explain that the police minister guy, whatever he is, like the detective, I hope you guys explain he's actually bought by Alan, because he's so bad at his job. He gets here to stop this thing, which he probably should be, and of course he so easily escapes too. He's jumps away from them. He doesn't do any shit about it. But I feel it was that felt was stupid. I have to say that. I said it earlier too, but that was really stupid. How he's like, I do think the storyline is a little flimsy, because it's just so clear that Boris, of course, was part of creating the Yaba went crazy, right? Detective guy didn't say that. They were so weird when they were detective guy. He's like, oh, he's acted normal, nothing special happened, and You know, then a few minutes he's like, well, actually, Boris was there just before it happened, not whatever, and he just kept talking, Boris here? And he just kept talking. It was just so strange how, a detective guy didn't immediately say, well, Boris visited him before it, yeah. And then he has done that, neither has Shirou, no one has gone to Boris yet after they knew that Boris was there, and so obviously the one turned Yaba into Crazy Rat. So I think there is an underlying issue here to say that. I'm still enjoying it, but I think there's an underlying general plot issue here, right? That they're talking about this Shirou, the whole, you know, disease, this craziness of everyone beastman and so on. But why isn't anyone saying that? Because he keeps saying that Yaba turning crazy is a proof of that. But it doesn't make any sense because we know that Yaba clearly was created by Boris. Obviously, we also know that Boris and Alan, you know, are working together. So of course, we as the viewer know that. So it's obvious for us. But still, for these characters in anime, they should all expect that Yaba is not just a natural case, right? And actually, I think the Yaba case is a bad case anyway because the horseman, he was a random guy on the street, but Yaba was the guy that was in prison. He was like some kind of, you know, experimental scientist. He did something with her body and so on. Right? So he had a lot of reasons to go, you know, bananas. Right? Go bananas. He had reasons to go bananas. Horseman didn't. So he's a bad example in that case too because he wasn't just like a random, you know, villager. He was actually a specific person that a lot of people would have want dead and so on. Right? So there's so many reasons to not believe that he's a good example of that rage thing at all. And I do think that is weird. I think it's really weird. I memean, obviously Alan is lying, he's the bad guy. But I think it's so weird here when they're confronting him and he's just to say, I was there, you're lying. That thing was actually pretty stupid because he was there, right? Shirou was there 10 years ago. And he's like, well, in your city, everyone turned against each other because they were all fighting and the humans attacked them because they were all going crazy. We all know about this legendary that the beasts can't be together. That's the issue. That's the theory, is all right. But Shirou was there. He didn't like deny it or confirm it. That was kind of strange. I felt that was like a plot. I mean, honestly, that thing was probably the dumbest thing for in the anime. But it's like, why isn't you saying that? No, I was there, and what you are saying isn't true. We were living in paradise, and then you betrayed us. You know, your great grandpa betrayed us. Yeah, he didn't say anything about it. So maybe Alan was saying the truth, but then he should have said, well, that might have happened, but you were except yeah, he didn't like go either way. He was like, you didn't comment on it, which is really weird. Because Shirou would know if the lie is true or not. So I should confirm it. Say yeah, that is actually true. Maybe you can help us to calm down. But don't remove. Of course, he wouldn't say that, but I mean, maybe he could reflect over that, right? In some area of that over there. But he would just say you're completely lying, which is probably the likely scenario. But he just didn't say that. He's like, that was weird. But as I expected, of course, Alan's great grandpa was the general. Unless he's still him, right? I wouldn't be surprised if he's still somehow him. If he is still somehow the guy that attacked Shirou's home village. Wouldn't surprise me, right? Yeah, if he somehow is that guy. He's lived for so long. But yeah, anyway, I mean, I liked that he was like, of course it's him. They have the same banner as... yeah. I was like, well, of course it is. Of course he's the same banner. Of course he's the evil, you know, family mastermind. And my family kill your family and so on. I mean, I said if the episode ago, I mean, yeah, it was like, who else is gonna be, right? I think that's... I don't know. I mean... If it was the first anime I saw in my life, I'd be like, it'd be a nice twist. But it's almost like, I thought about this in my Darling in France video, like last year, 2 years ago. And my first video in the channel actually. But I was like, things that Darling in France kind of like, the unexpected always happens. So it's so expected. Of course this guy is either the person or at least related to the person in the general. So yeah, it's like, everything you expect to be connected will be connected, right? So it's a little, yeah, it's a little weird in that sense because you're sitting waiting for the revolution. It's kind of you seen Promare, same thing there. When you're watching Promare, you're like, well, this guy's obviously evil, so it's gonna happen soon. Here, yeah, you're sitting waiting for them to explain how they actually, in those cases, are not evil because this reason. You're just waiting for it to be like twisted around. It's always like that. I wish they just played straight, right, and actually. The evil guy is the evil guy, yeah, and the good guy is the good guy. that looks suspicious evil is actually not evil. So that would be interesting. Picture Alan actually being a good guy. Yeah, picture Alan actually is being a nice person, not having anything to do with his evil ancestor, which might still be him and so on, right? And actually just being like a random nice guy, and the mayor is pure evil, and I don't know, some else odd character, maybe her friend is evil or something, and they created it, whatever. I don't know, but it's like, you know, it's like it's obviously this human is gonna be related and so on, yeah. If anything, picture instead saying that the mayor is related to the general, or maybe Nasuna, right? She's a fox girl now. Maybe it was her ancestor, her great grandpa, that killed all the beastmen, and she did transform into this fox girl to, you know, finally, you know, defeat all the beastmen. Maybe it would be her evil plan all along. That would be, I don't know, but this, of course, Alan is related to the general, or is the general. It's just like, where else would it be? Yeah, it's a little bit like that. That thing sounds probably crazy as well, though. Can I expect this to happen? Well, anyway, that is the kill. I'm tired now. No, but it still is kind of kill, right? It's kind of kill. Or Darling in France. But yeah, that is the brand new Animal episode 7 to 10 reaction. Press the button, press the like button. I'll see you guys tomorrow with the live stream, the SBN. Subscribe for that, right? It's gonna be awesome. Then I'll see you guys and have a great day.